systems client, I'm going to show you how to use the ComAlert Asterisk client. I'm going to give a little bit more of an in-depth lesson than I normally would, just because I've had a few clients ask me what all this particular program does. So down here in the sys tray of the computer, you'll have a few different ComAlert clients set up here. Probably an Innovonics client, maybe one connected to an HC7000 system. The ComAlert software can connect to a lot of different systems and output to a lot of different devices. But in particular, I want to talk about this one today, the Asterisk client. I'm going to give it a double click so it comes up. The Asterisk client is what sends the alarms to your Wi-Fi phones. So if you're using some kind of Wi-Fi phone, whether it be a physical hardware Wi-Fi phone, or if it be an app on a smartphone, this is the client that's being used to actually send the alerts. So this is just a demo server I have here at the office. So there's not a lot of phones on here. Normally you'd see a lot more phones down this list. You know, your site may have, 20, 30 phones, and they'll be named differently. So I'm going to kind of go through how these phones are put in and what kind of things you can do from this particular software. So just like all the ComAlert software, you have to unlock it, and you click on the little lock here, and the password is change me, all lowercase with no space, CHANGEME. Hit enter. Now it's unlocked. One neat thing that this software does is it actually can monitor if your phone is properly connected to the system or not. Like we can see this particular phone here, 1003, it's connected and it's idle. That means that, it's not off hook, it's not receiving an alarm, but the software is actually pinging the phone and it can see it. So one feature that a lot of people didn't realize that this software has is you can actually send messages just to these phones if you want to. So you would just open up the software, make sure it's unlocked. And let's say I know that Nurse Betty is carrying around phone 1004. So I would just click 1004. And let's say, I don't know, if she got a flower delivery at the front door for her or something like that. I'd say, come to the reception desk. And I'd click on that and I'd hit send. And you can't hear it now, but it's calling me in my ear. I got a demo phone right now, and it went to my phone. And I got it. And you can see here, it says the last message was come to the reception desk. And that's what I saw on the screen when it called me. Really, that's all you can do in this one. One cool feature is you can see in this list, if you have active alarms going on, like if there's pendant alarms and stuff, you'll see a whole list of the alarm and how many seconds it's counting down till it sends out another escalation. So on your site, when you remote in, you may see a bunch of stuff under here under pending alarms. And up here in the blue is active alarm. So if there actually was a pendant press, and I guess I can do that here because I have a demo pendant. Let me give it a press here. It's going to call me in my ear again. So I can see that we have the active alarm here, the Bob Jones pendant, and you can see that it called these two phones, and it's slated to call again in 76 seconds as an escalation. So it's just kind of a good way to tell if there's any active alarms or anything. So I'm going to reset this pendant so it goes away. Okay, there, it's reset now. Okay, so let's go into this programming tab here. And usually with these phones, this is just my demo. So maybe let me allow to change this a little bit here. So this 1003, let's say this is actually, let's say third floor east, care, healthcare aid 1 phone. And I'm going to hit add update here, and you'll see the name changed up here, right? And let's say that this 1004 is, let's say it's the third floor LPN, for example, and add update. And now if I go back here to display, you see the names change. So, I can, if I know this is the LPN, I can say, come pick up some meds. I can just send an alarm like that to the LPN, hit send. Sure enough, it's calling me in my ear here on my demo phone. And once I hang up, you'll see that I'll actually say here in a second there, that the come pick up some meds alarm was in there. So if you need to add more phones, and I actually have another one here, so it's a perfect chance for me to add another one. What I'd recommend is, just like kind of the way I taught how to do Innovonics pendants, is I would just click on an existing phone that works, and I would add another extension. So I have an extension here that's not in the list. It's actually 1002. So all I'm going to do is change the 3 to a 2. And I don't know, let's pretend it's like 4 West HCA 2, let's say. And then I'm just going to click add update, and you can see it showed up on the list there. And if I go back out here, it's out here as well. And I can send a message. I'm just going to click, I'm just going to put in a test message and hit send. And there you go. It's calling actually that phone right now. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this tab. So in the programming tab, once again, you can see the different phones and you can see the names. So I know in the past I've emphasized that it's better to do pendant programming and routing programming in the actual main ComAlert software, like going in here and going into programming, Asterisk client, and then programming the different pendants and stuff this way. But if you notice, this is very, very similar, like if not the same. If I expand this and see phone number, like see I'm clicked on phone number 1003 right now. And I can see that these pendants are programmed to go to phone 1003 in the Asterisk client. The same thing here is in the main application. So it already is on 1003, and we'll see that it's set up there. So this is just another place to do it. So you can do all your escalations here. But here you're more programming just where the calls go, whereas in the main ComAlert software, you can do the advanced programming with the escalations, the timeout, the different schedules. So I recommend still to use the main ComAlert software to do your actual assignments, but this just kind of gives you a backup where you can kind of see at a quick glance, okay, what pendants are going to 1002, which are none right now, because remember, I just added that phone. So there's nothing programmed to it. And these ones have everything programmed. So I could, if I really wanted to, and if maybe you're a more of an assisted living or or independent living site where you have all calls going to all phones with not a lot of escalations, it'd be as simple as me clicking on this and choosing the particular alarms to copy. Or what you could do to make it nice and easy for you is, I know that this 1003 is all programmed right. Even though this is a different floor, let's just pretend it was on the same floor. This 1003 phone is programmed perfectly. I can actually go to this 1002 phone, and then I can choose this here, copy the assignments from 1003, and add an update. And now I'll go back to 1002, and you'll see it has the same assignments as 1003. They're the same. There's also some extra little tools here, like you can see when you click nodes assigned, it will show in particular that phone that I was on, 1002. I can see all the nodes without having to expand this here and look in here. I can see that these two pendants are programmed to go to that phone, 1002. Same thing for 1004. I think that they're all going to be the same. But nodes assigned, it just goes to there. So you can see that. The alarms assigned that doesn't really mean anything to you. There's no point in actually pulling that report ever, but just more the nodes assigned alert. In the settings here, there's really nothing for you to work on. I just like to see this little window here. It shows all the system talking and communicating. There's really nothing you need to change in here. But that's it. I just really wanted to give a little bit of a lesson here on the Asterisk input client. And once again, you can see that it's supervising these phones. I want to try something. I want to see if I actually shut off one of these phones, if it will reflect that. It might take a little bit of time for it to update, that it can't see it. But I want to see if I just shut off extension 1004. I actually shut it off. Let's see if we send a message and see if that will change. Yeah, there you go. See, unavailable, because I shut off that extension. So it's kind of cool that it monitors that. It can tell you if an extension is connected or not. And as usual, when you're done with these, it's always best to just lock it and minimize it. Remember, never ever hit the X, even though if you do, it's not going to let you because it's going to ask you for a password to close it. So it's always best to just minimize it. So that's just a quick lesson on the Asterisk client for ComAlert. Thank you.